Hi guys, welcome to the latest episode of Cricket Draft Insight. The T20 Blast is nearly upon us, so I thought it was appropriate to discuss a few specific tips for that competition. The main thing that stands out for me that I recall from last year is, whereas in the county championship you might have teams just playing once and some teams not playing at all, you're now going to find examples of some teams playing 3 times, some twice, maybe only once in a game week. And you obviously want to maximise your point scoring potential. So in general, you want as many players playing the most times, often 3 times, as much as possible in your team. It doesn't always work out. You might have a player play 2 games, outscore somebody who plays 3 games. But ideally, you're going to select as many players as possible who are playing the most games. Obviously, you've got to manage that then going into the following week, because there might be a bit of a reverse, and that's how you're gonna manage your transfers. It's obviously particularly vital with your captain and your vice captain. You want your captain to be one of the players who is playing more games than other teams. And again, I'll admit, I remember last year I think I had Chris Lynn as captain. Northamptonshire were playing 3 games, lots of teams were only playing twice, and maybe I think he missed a game through injury or he got a duck or something, and you see a player played twice and they outscored. But generally you want to give yourself the best chance of scoring as many points as possible. So logic would dictate you have as many players playing the most games, as many games as possible. Another thing, having had a sneak peek at the player list and the player values, I must admit I think it's quite tough to keep a really strong squad in the budget of £1.5 million. I mean, I have a penchant for the alternative, but there's a lot of players, very good players, very expensive, and I'd imagine sort of players that appeal to people. Keeping yourself within that £1.5 million budget is quite taxing. There's one player in particular who I really wanted in my squad. I think he might even have been the second highest value player, and I was actually wondering if by being so expensive that might put people off. People struggle to get him in the squad. They want depth to their squad. They need depth to their squad. They need 15 players, and differential is a word that's used. So even though this player is extremely popular, lots of people will want him, they might get to a stage with their squad where, whoa, he's so expensive I can't afford him. So then, even though he's an absolute top player, if you have him in the team, he might not be in that many teams. It'll be interesting to see how it works out. I've got a couple of videos I've pre-recorded, a players to watch video. There's got a few players in there that I was really excited to see. I'm hoping to have in my team. And I've also got there's a player profile video I did where I was doing my usual, I'm not sure, is this player going to be an all-rounder, is he going to be a bowler? And I was kind of hoping he's a bowler. I've noticed he is listed as an all-rounder, which was kind of expected, but also I think he's really decent price. I'm saying about all these players going over 100k. This player I've picked, okay, listed as an all-rounder, he's a bit down the order, might not always get a bat, but his price, I think he stands out as a very good player. Not the biggest name, but I'll post that video for you shortly. So yeah, just wanted to touch upon the T20 Blast. Cricket Draft have been hinting at it. I think they're going to do some cool player price reveals that I know was really exciting before the county championship. And like I said at the beginning of my video, sorry, it's early in the morning, I don't think I was explaining that very clearly, but hopefully you understood what I meant. Get as many players playing as many games as possible, certainly your captain, maximise your point scoring potential. Still got a few weeks of the county championship. Hope that's going well for you. Hope you're really going to enjoy the T20 Blast. Cricket, great, isn't it? How's that?